I was gonna play like I was gonna do something to make it less awkward, but it's like I don't. I'm gonna get distracted. I have ADHD, and most people do not know how. Oh, I'm already about to cry, bro. Most people aren't aware of how difficult it is to be. Oh, brother, I ain't even start talking yet, bro. People do not seem to understand how difficult it is to be an undiagnosed autistic person, especially at my age, and my gender, and my race. It is so difficult. It is hard living in a world where everything is so loud and bright and just on 1,000, and where most sounds would drive you mental, and certain sounds physically hurt. Some people don't know how hard it is to shut down, go nonverbal in the middle of a confrontation, not being able to say anything, repeating it over and over and over and over again in your head, and you just can't get it out, bro. And you're seen as rude, like you're ignoring people, like you're doing it intentionally, and they just make you to be such the bad guy. It is hard constantly being misunderstood, constantly misunderstanding other people. You'll be trying to verbalize how you feel, and you can't, you don't know how to, bro. And you try to the best of your ability, and you can just feel them getting frustrated and judging you because you're freezing and you don't know how to say what you're feeling, bro. And just seeing them get mad at you for something that you can't control, bro, it hurts. It is hard being undiagnosed and autistic because everybody tells you, oh, you don't act like the autistic people I know. What if you're not autistic? It might just be anxiety. What if it's just your ADHD? If it was just those things, I wouldn't feel the way that I feel, bro. Like the same people that be telling you that you cannot be autistic do not know shit about autistic people. You don't act anything like the autistic people I see online, as if autism is not a spectrum, and as if they do not only show you certain parts of being autistic. It is so hard being so self-aware and being so aware and constantly masking and just not being able to manage. What the fuck is that? It's just they say, "Oh, I don't think you could be autistic until you have a meltdown, and now you're seen as the villain." You think that I'm just blowing up on you for fun, for shits and giggles? That I don't stem because I want to. I stem because I need to, and that is one of the only ways that my body knows how to regulate and just it's so hard living in a world where it's not for you, bro. Like, this world was crafted by neurotypical people to fit neurotypical people's just lifestyle. They swear that being autistic is such a, a big scary thing. Like, I have a disease. Like, I'm fucking, what's it called? Contagious. That's what it's called. And I swear, it's like they act like, oh, it came from the vaccine, blah 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 blah, as if my brain was not made this way in the womb, like it wasn't developed this way, as if I do not literally perceive the world in a different way, as if I am not neurodivergent. I don't know why people think that telling you, oh, it could just be this or that, instead of hearing you out, learning more about what you think you could possibly have, and instead just dismissing it as if it'll go away. Like, for real, like, I do not understand why a person that studies autistic people, that literally got, they're in his profession because they've studied autistic people. I don't know why they think that hearing it from a licensed doctor will just, like, I don't understand. I hope that doesn't make sense. Like, why are you waiting for somebody that studied people like me to tell you that I am the way I've been telling you? Like, am I bugging? And it's just like, it only gets harder. It only gets harder when you do not know how to, when you do not have the resources and the help that you need to live your life. You know how many times I've heard, oh, what if you go to your screening and they tell you that you're not autistic? My answer will literally always be the same. I am autistic, and a diagnosis or no diagnosis, I will always be autistic, and it won't just magically disappear or appear if I'm told, like literally it doesn't change. What? Why can't you just fucking learn about it now so you can know how to deal with me, bro? Like I've been begging for so long now. And now that I am 18, I am considered an adult. And guess what? I have no idea how to do anything. Just expecting so much from me, throwing all this responsibility in my face. But I don't even know how to fucking take care of myself, bro. I have ruined so many damn relationships, bro. Because I didn't understand myself. So I couldn't understand other people. And they didn't understand me. And it was just. There's probably so many people in the world that have a negative just view towards me because I had a negative view towards myself, and I get so angry with myself, bro. It sucks wanting to do normal things, bro. And you have to evacuate because everything is just too much, bro. And you're seen as disrespectful because you get up and leave in the middle of somebody talking to you, or you just put headphones on when somebody's talking to you. People do not understand that is the only way that I feel. That is the only way that I know how to regulate myself. If I just stay there, it hurts. And people don't understand that. My own family views me as an asshole. Someone that is always rude because I always ask why, or I'm always objecting, or I'm just being plain flat out rude. But bro, I need to know why. If I do not know why, it is gonna drive me batshit, bro. If I ask you the same question over and over and over again and you get upset with me, that'll only make it worse. I am asking because I am asking for clarity, and I obviously did not comprehend it in a way. I did not comprehend it, bro. Like, it is so hard trying to navigate and regulate when everybody is just on your back about it. I'm seeing that as such a negative, cold person. But I am the most selfless, positive, friendly person ever. And nobody seems to care because it is not something that they have to deal with personally. They do not care until it affects them. They do not care until I'm blowing up at them because I am overwhelmed and overstimulated and I'm frustrated. It's so hard, bro. I just want help, bro. That is all I'm asking for. I hate asking for help. I don't ask for help unless I need it, bro. I am the type of person to thug it out. I'm not gonna ask you for anything. I am the type of person where I feel like such a nuisance and a burden to other people, such an inconvenience, and people always act like I am. People act like it's so hard to be around me and take care of me. Like I'm so unbearable. I just want to be understood. I don't even need to be understood, bro. I just want to be taken seriously. And I am told that there is nothing physically wrong with me. And I am high functioning. So it so I don't need the help that somebody that is low functioning needs. Just because I am more aware of my autistic tendencies does not mean I'm more or less autistic. All autistic people have different struggles. That is why it's called a spectrum. Do you know how hard it is to physically reject people? Like, recoil at the touch of somebody, and they think that is out of disgust and that you don't like them. But it physically feels, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. I am seen as such a self-centered person because I communicate differently. I connect with people differently. The way that I connect is by sharing my interests. Like, if somebody says something and says they like something and it's the same as what I like, then I tend to get carried away and just go on and on and on and on. And people tend to get annoyed by it and tell me that I'm self-centered and inconsiderate when I'm just trying to find my way, bro. It is hard to walk a path that was not paved for you to walk. And I'm trying to pave my own way, but it is so fucking hard, bro. It is so hard. It is so hard to want to do so much but accomplish so little. It is so hard to be seen as a lazy person when you're just burnt out, bro. I'm constantly exhausted. I'm constantly explaining myself. I'm constantly trying to rekindle. I'm constantly apologizing for my actions. I'm constantly just losing, bro. I just want to live my life. And I never feel like I can do that. It is hard constantly being rejected. People constantly telling you, oh, you're too friendly, too social, too smart to be autistic. Everyone is just, everyone is a little autistic. Everybody is claiming to be autistic nowadays. There wasn't autistic people back in the days. But Albert Einstein, most people that were smart as shit and just discovered shit were autistic. Emily Dickinson, a lot of people, a lot, bro. There's so many autistic people in the world, so many undiagnosed autistic people. Some people don't feel the need to be diagnosed to live their life. And I understand that. That is their right. It is their life. But I feel the need to. Not because that'll change anything. Not because I want to use it as like a free pass card. I want to because everybody around me has made me feel as if I need to get a diagnosis to be taken seriously. Literally, nobody will fucking believe me until I have a diagnosis. Oh, but you didn't show any traits growing up. But you know nothing about autism. I was a very talkative and bossy person growing up. I remember in like kindergarten, I would always get in trouble for sleeping and talking and all of that. Like elementary school was just me getting in trouble for being talkative and not knowing how to follow instructions. And when middle school hit, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety and ADHD, and they misdiagnosed me with a personality disorder. Newsflash: autistic people are constantly misdiagnosed with a lot of those things. One, and two, a personality disorder. Imagine telling an 11-year-old that she has a personality disorder. What does that even mean, bro? When middle school hit, I was bullied literally from elementary school to high school. I didn't switch to online school until 10th grade. And I was constantly being bullied emotionally, physically, and I never knew why. I never even knew to begin with. I didn't know until like middle school that I was being bullied. Never knew why. Until maybe like high school, I was like, maybe, I don't even know how it came about, but I was like, maybe I am autistic. I think I saw a post or something, and I was like relating to every goddamn thing. And I was like, maybe I am autistic. So I just kept researching and researching. It always felt like a void, like something was missing, bro. When I found out that me being autistic was an option, it just felt like so many dots connected, bro. Like, nobody understands how important these things can be for some people. Like, holy shit, bro. But yeah, I was literally the most talkative person until middle school hit. Then boom, anxious as shit, depressed as shit, sad as shit. And I didn't even think about being autistic being a, you know, option because I was heavily depressed. I didn't want to be alive. I was taking the wrong medication. I was hurting myself. And then I finally got that under control. Not even too long ago, probably a couple years ago. I got my depression under control. And I was still just getting irritated and sad for no reason and feeling like I didn't want to do anything. And I cry literally about literally everything. That is one of the ways that my body just releases. I cry if I'm listening to music, if I'm watching a show, if somebody's talking to me, if I'm thinking about something, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm mad. Literally, it doesn't matter. What the fuck is that? Oh, my cat is sticking his paw under the door. But I forgot what I was talking about. See, that's ADHD. But I never really felt like I only had ADHD. And the older that I get, the more I'm like, this. Sometimes I think maybe, what if I don't have ADHD? What if it's just because I'm not really hyperactive? Like bro, the only time that I'm Maze, cut it out. The only time that I'm really hyperactive is like when I'm stimming. Excuse me. Like I can sit in a chair. You see, it's just I don't. I think when I was younger, I don't really like sitting in chairs to begin with. Like in school, I would ask to sit on the floor because that's the only way I felt comfortable, and it makes me feel grounded. And I don't know. My brother, on the other hand, he has like the most. He can't sit still, bro. He forgets literally everything, and I don't know. He's just very hyperactive. Like he can't sit. He would be getting up like this. He just doesn't know how to stay still, and I'm quite sure that he has ADHD. But I don't know. Like, what was I talking about before? Oh yeah. Um, I'm just like I feel everything to an extent. Like everything is on 100 at all times, and it's just like it's so much, bro. The only way that I feel as if I can unplug is if I plug in and blast music. Music is my lifeline. Like it is one of the only things that just brings me back. Like if I'm having a meltdown or a breakdown, or like I feel like I'm about to go off the walls, I blast music, and it just because the world is so loud and I can't control it. Like not being able to control things, just enough. It is hard when you just want friends and you love talking to people, but everything you say or do seems to be wrong. People do not like you because you're too honest or bold or seem rude because you take everything seriously. And I hate when people tell me it's not that deep, it's not that serious. For an autistic person, yes, the fuck it is. It will always be that deep, bro. And people constantly invalidate how I feel because they do not understand, or they are not willing to understand. They are not willing to learn about you. Therefore, they ignore it and just invalidate you. I've never really felt seen until I found the autistic community. Like Mesa, cut it out. I just want to feel comfortable in my own skin, bro. In my own mind. I want to be at peace with myself. And it is so hard to do that when you do not know how to go about life. Everything is so difficult, bro. Taking care of yourself is so difficult. Everything takes so much energy. I put my all into everything that I do, and it is so exhausting. It is exhausting not having the support system that you know that you need. It is so exhausting being me. No, God, excuse me. I have been told by one of my favorite artists that there's no downside to being myself, and it is so hard to keep that mindset when you hate being autistic. And no one wants to believe you, bro. People doubt me so much that I began to second guess myself. The only people that tell me that I am not autistic is non-autistic people, allistic people, neurotypical people. The people that tell me, the people that see me and understand me are autistic people. They are the people that have kept me grounded, that have kept me from denying and being in denial. I have come a long way. And it is because I have had autistic friends that are sure of themselves. And they have really helped me keep my head on straight, bro. It is so hard. It's just hard, bro. It's hard. And I'm a very silly person. I just want to be a silly Billy, live my girl boss life and shit. I just want to be, you know, I'm a very lighthearted person. I'm very funny. I'm a mediator. I'm like I don't know. I'm one of those people that you can tell that I'm just one of the purest souls ever. I am one of the most welcoming and warm people ever. I am constantly helping others. People constantly gravitate towards me for my assistance. But when I need the assistance, nobody's here. And that is why you need, don't depend on other people, bro. It'll only get you further back in place than where you started. Holy shit. And music is music is literally one of the only ways that music is my safe space. Film is my safe space. Like, just watching shows and movies and but I want to show you one of the songs from my favorite artist that told me I relate to him on such a personal level. And I don't know, he just kept my head high, bro. Like, knowing that he was a black sheep, that he was bullied, bro. And we shared the same birthday, August 1st. And he's just been such a big influence on my life. Oh shit, here we go again, bro. But I want to play to you one of my favorite songs because I resonate with it so deeply. I'm okay. Where's it at? This one? No. This one right here.
Yeah, I see him masquerading. Spinal cord sore from the lacerations. All the times they would test me and made it past the patience. Let him walk all over me, lead a path forsaken. I could take it all to impress him was my infatuation. Now I'm grown, sticking stones, breaking my bones. But words don't hurt no matter delivery or the tone. Learn intention and study the energy, it be shown. This wolf meant to be loaned and I just leave him alone. Cause I can see it, the reason you wishing to see me break. Reason you be so happy when teasing at my mistakes. Reason that you was laughing when I was eating in place. I lost the weight, so here go another reason to hate. Hate me for who I am, knowing I ain't do you no wrong. Hate that I sound like Chance when I was doing those songs. Hate that you knock me down, get up and prove when I'm strong. Hate that I'm now around and in all the rooms I belong. I see them masquerading, and when I fail I see them masquerading. But when I'm passing, ain't no clapping at my graduation. You replacing the passion you lack for hating. You do you and I do me. I wasn't asking for no assertions. I know you aggravated, hate it when I wear a smile, but wouldn't dare to take a step in shoes I wear for miles. I ran through walls that were tribulations, prepared to trials. Added to the list of what I'll overcome, and it's a pause. Defining me is Mike Tyson on a bad day. Saw your medicine right back there, I had his back taste. I'm embracing all of the flaws that I wouldn't have changed. You pretending to be someone you not with a mad face. It ain't my problem, but I pray for you, get better. Working too hard to get my bread up, I don't get fed up. I'm hard to hear when the talk is from behind, and I ain't even trying, but you still went past me if I did let up. Yeah. Wait. Another one. See, like that just
say goodbye
made me feel so much better already. Like
to ads interrupting your
holy,
listening.
like
Upgrade
for
to
like
AudioMac
holy.
Plus for an ad-free experience today. With
I'm gonna see
AudioMac
good
Plus,
tonight,
you also
bro.
get unlimited downloads, higher quality audio, and an expanded library of available.
Cállate, por favor. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight, bro. Crying like a goddamn. Hold on.
Yeah, imagine Imagine a world where they ain't made me hate myself. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine they didn't talk and they breath ain't smell. Need a hazard mask. Claim that you brush your mouth, but your words kicking. Yuck mouth, white tongue, as I heard different. Old girl mad that I moved on, but the world would've stepped on me if I ain't learned to pivot. Ooh. Round of applause, big dog, callous in the past on my paws. Used to let a word carry weight, but I only take offense from the people who be sad when I'm gone. Church, learn from the worst. Drug through the mud, it was dirt on my shirt, on my almond milk. Drank a can't break bones with a stick or stone, so a word don't hurt. Imagine I ain't had to mask it, be myself, no brown bag in the passion. Cause where I'm from, the parents made a path for 'em. You don't really hear nobody make it off of rapping. I'm a black sheep doing to the game like a track meet, running it. I don't think I see nobody past me, no. I would be impressed if you asked me, geek with a pen, not even an athlete on. Life made a man out of me, watch what I make of it with my hands and my feet, 10 toes, 10-fold. What's the man did a feat for disease they was catching, I can't let them sleep, Wake up, clock says my time, hole in my pocket, how often I drop dimes. Only thing I ever lost was a lost boy. If you ever find it, I promise it's not mine. Only one can judge me is Judy to mention, and anybody saying that they knew me. And if it's ever too much shade, cut the whole street down, make it turn into loose leaf phone. That's paper if you don't get it, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's gonna take some work, but in the end, I'm gonna love myself. Imagine a world where they ain't made me hate myself. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine they didn't talk and they breath face smell. Need a hazard mask. Claim that you brush your mouth, but your words kicking. Yuck mouth, white tongue, as I heard different. Old girl mad that I moved on, but the world would've stepped on me if I ain't learned to pivot. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that one felt good.
Oh, I feel better. Sato. I swear, that's how we ended. The end of my entry. I hope that this can be a safe space for anybody that happens to find me. If you find me, welcome. I love you. You got this. And do not let anybody tell you what you are, what you aren't, what you can and cannot be, okay? I really hope that some people can find comfort in my discomfort. You know? Like, I hope that you can relate. No, wait. I hope that, I don't hope that you can relate. If you can relate, you got this. And, like, I hope this will be a safe space for you. I feel like I said that already, but yeah. It's my journal entry. I don't really know where I'm going to upload this to, because this is very personal. But I really hope that one day this will help somebody that feels like there's no hope, somebody that feels like there's nobody that believes in you. Bro, stop clawing on the goddamn door. I'm sorry. My cat is batshit. But I believe you. And you should always believe in yourself. No matter how hard it gets. You've made it this far and you can make it even further. And you got this, and keep pushing. Because it gets harder before it gets worse. And, you know, life is life. It'll be horrible, bro. But then it'll get better. And it'll probably get bad again, but it'll get better. That's just the way of life, bro. And it's just about the way that you go about it. It's not about what you do. It's about how you, bro. I'm trying to be inspirational and this cat won't shut up. Like, he's so clinky. Like, that's another thing. It's hard being autistic with animals, especially a cat, because he constantly rubs up against me, bro. And it irritates me most of the time because I do not like it, especially when I don't have pants on, which I usually do not because pants make me hot. That rhymed. I should be a rapper. That's another thing I do. Because I'm a conglomerate of awesomeness. You know? Yeah, I'm just talking at this point. I was saying something, but the cat wouldn't shut up. Anyways. Susuna. You got this. You probably can't see this. But it says love and Thai. Rak. San Rak Tor. I think. Right. Yeah. Be you. Don't let nobody tell you who you can and cannot be. I already said that. I love you. Goodbye.